Sports. I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. And the Buckeyes ready to put toe to leather and get this season started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Hawaii's offense will go on the attack first. And they were in the market for a guy to make an impact on the ground, and they found him in this transfer, guys.
This was an offense that needs explosive plays, so bring this dude in at the running back position and let him go. I can't wait to see what he's able to do today.
And let's see if he can earn the respect of his teammates. You know, you've done this and you have experience elsewhere. Now you get to do it for your squad, for your new team, all the hype. Let's see what he's got.
Davis will throw. It's complete. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
He's got him. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
It's early in the game, and as offenses try to get their rhythm, these easy completions are very important because that's what helps you get your feet underneath you as an offense and as a unit. And hopefully, as this game goes on, they'll be able to rev up and get more aggressive taking shots.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And it's a great play by the defensive end. The most athletic players on the field play defensive end. Yes, you heard me, Jess, Reese. Exactly what I said. Great get off. Great job getting in the backfield, making the play.
Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. The Rainbow Warriors will line up to punt it away. Looks as if they might have a little something going on that drive, but they'll have to kick it. He's got great speed. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. The Buckeyes offense has its first opportunity of the day. This guy has all of the battle scars. He's got all of the trust of this team, David, as he has been their leader, their warhorse throughout his career.
Yeah, and we've seen him. He's been very productive. He's proven his worth in college football, but now he's taking his talents to a new team. And now he's got to show them what he's about. Great opportunity to start it off. Can he be the guy? Can he be the catalyst that takes this team to the next level?
He really is a guy you root for, too, I think, because he's waited his turn. He's found the right opportunity in the right situation. This is a guy everybody in the locker room absolutely loves. He has the ability to galvanize them and an opportunity to galvanize this fan base early in the season with a big game here right out of the gate.
They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. Makes the grab. It's Jackson. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Let's talk just for a second about Ohio State. Doesn't matter what time of season it is, a top 10 win is a top 10 win, and you know the underdogs would love to make a statement.
No doubt about it. When you've got a very low number beside your name, you're going to get everybody's best shot, and that's what this team is expecting from their opponent today.
Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Ohio State. He got loose, and it was lights out after that. They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better. Saw a crease, nothing but green grass and opportunity, and he flashed through it for 6.
And when you can get 30-plus yards out of your running back and he can make big plays like this, man, it's hard to call a lot of passes. I'm just going to feed this guy the rock.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Offense in a bunch formation. They'll move the wide receiver. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Got his man downfield. They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure it to first down. They came out hot on this drive. One play and already near midfield. Davis looking to pass. Fires the pass, intercepted. Looking for more room. He'll go out of bounds, but he gets the ball back, takes it the other way, and he has created a great sudden change opportunity. Using his legs, it's Jackson. Hard running there. Guys, let's talk for a minute about Ohio State. One of the big storylines coming into this year was the rising temperature of the coach's seat, and the process of cooling things off starts now.
All offseason, this coach has said the right things. I'm not worried about it. I'm not focused on it. I'm just worried about our team. But, David, let's be real. He's got to win games. There is an expectation at this program to win. And if he doesn't start fast this year, that hot seat's only going to get him.
And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Yeah, and now this offense building that lead. It's still the first half, but I'll tell you what, shown some glimpses of why they can become a really, really good offense. Listen, you go into halftime, more of the same, right? Continue to do what you're doing, take care of the football. This offense has looked really good in the first half.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Can't get him to the ground. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. You make up the game plan, and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Davis will throw. Here comes the heat. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. And the Rainbow Warriors will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Finally brought down at the 31. It's a pickup of 15 yards on the play, and they've got a first down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. And that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. He leaves it with his back. There he goes. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
And listen, the offensive line has to do their job, but a really good job by the running back, understanding where his hole is. Go hit it, get the first down, don't mess around. Nice job following his...
Into the end zone. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. The Buckeyes have it with a 1st and goal. Trying to barge in. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Wants to go up top. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. The defense has been up to the task so far. Now it's 3rd and goal from the 3. Try to barge their way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Ohio State.
They have been road warriors here in this game, coming into a tough environment, but in all 3 phases, they have been absolutely dominant. Their defense has not allowed a point, and the offense is going up and down the field, and they score another touchdown here before the end of the first half.
The Hawaii offense returns to the field. They've got nothing done so far, and they already find themselves in a 3-possession hold. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. The Rainbow Warriors trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the ground with the back. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Offside, defense.
That's just a mental error. On defense, you got to watch the ball. I understand the quarterback shouting and he's clapping and there's all this crowd noise, but you just got to hone in, watch the football before you come out of your stance.
Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Look, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
There is, but it's so awesome when you're in defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the plays and you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there, they try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Hold it.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Bunch formation for these receivers. Quick release by the QB. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle.
It's really easy to say the word RPO and say I'm going to run them, but you got to make those decisions and you got to make them fast. You can't get confused by all the craziness that's going on, by all the guys moving around or talking. Nice job by the quarterback, staying in the moment, seeing it, throwing the slant, making sure he makes the right decision.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through the compression.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Davis looking to pass. Finds his tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. Gets the back moving. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Pucks it out of the air. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. And the Rainbow Warriors send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They've been nothing short of spectacular so far. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns, and they'll try to make it 4 for 4. The offense will have to use its first time out of the half.
On the double.
He wants to change this route. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Buys a little time. The short hands, it's Clark. Strong, firm tackle. The Buckeyes in the hurry up. Second down, he'll throw it. He rifles one deep down the middle. Makes a grab down the middle. Touchdown, Ohio State. He got a step and just dusted the field.
And man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the first half.
And right. Second half. And here's the return. He gets a block. He's got an alley. Can they catch him? They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
Way to seize momentum.
They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. You're able to come out and execute and get this win under your belt. David, couldn't be a better way to start the year.